Well, good morning. Just making sure that we're on right now. Good morning, everyone. This is Derek Gilson coming out to all of you here from Winnipeg. So hello to all of my Canadian Seacret family and all of our North Americans that are all on this team webinar training for rank advancement and also for team commission and just really understanding a little bit more on how the system works. I just came back from Israel for the very first time, experienced the Dead Sea, and let me tell you, that was phenomenal. Both my fiance Chitindu and I, we just had a blast out there. And just before that, I was actually in Japan. And I know, right? It's like, oh my gosh, like life is terrible having to go to Japan and Israel and travel. But really, it was phenomenal to meet with some more of the team out in Japan and to also to be with the top leadership of this company in Israel. It was just a phenomenal time. And I literally just got back just over about a week ago. So obviously got over that jet lag. It's always harder to go backwards than it is to go forwards when you're traveling. It's interesting, anyways. So the reason for our gathering here today, obviously, is because recently I just got some of the leaders out in Japan that said, hey, look, we're English speaking. We're here in obviously not an English speaking country. And so they wanted to get some more training. And so I'm going to do the best that I can to put together this training here for all of you as part of the organization, not just for those in Japan, and just really cover a little bit on the rank advancement, the team commission, show you a little bit on the structure, and just kind of elaborate a little bit more and to be able to connect with all of you. Just wanted to invite you, really everybody, onto this webinar. And so what I've decided to do is also record this so that this can be used for others that are getting started. So I do want to welcome all of the Seacret agents that have gotten started here. It's so exciting to see so many of you to be part of this amazing vehicle that we're in, to be able to help you achieve your goals, to be able to help you achieve your whys here today. So so we're going to have fun here today. I'm going to share a little bit on my background before we kind of get started. So that all know who I am a little bit, because I think that's important, and just let you all know that we are committed to your success as long as you're committed to your success. I always say, hey, look, as you're getting started in your journey, if you're gonna walk, we'll jog. We'll be a little bit further ahead. But if you jog, we'll run, and if you sprint, we'll sprint with you. If you sprint faster, hey, look, we're always looking for people that are better than us. But nothing, replaces experience. And so many years ago, I had to humble myself, and I got introduced to some phenomenal people in this industry that had experience, that had success. And one of my mentors years ago, he said, Derek, there's 3 qualities that you need to have long-term success. And I was like, what are they? And number 1 is that you got to be coachable. You got to be willing to learn. That's the second thing, learning. And that's why many of you are on this webinar right now. And the third is you've got to have a passion. You have to have a deep desire that burns you to keep you going. Because I promise you that this is not easy. It's really, really simple. That's why I'm doing this. It's simple to build this. We've got amazing products, amazing opportunity. I'm going to go actually into that a little bit. Because there's always agents that invite guests onto these types of a training as well. So we welcome you as well for all the guests that are watching here here today, and hopefully we get a chance to actually connect as well. So again, welcome onto this call, and again, we look forward to connecting with all of you. So so as I go into this presentation, I actually have a slideshow presentation. I'm going to walk you all through it. I've got about 30 something slides. I'm going to go through each slide, probably take about 30 seconds to about a minute on each slide, and just walk you all through that. So, and then again, this will be recorded. You can send this out to all of those on your team and new agents that are getting started here in Seacret. So you're definitely at a great place. You're definitely at a great place right now. The timing is phenomenal for sure. So just to share a little bit of my background, yes, I'm a Canadian. I'm currently residing here in Winnipeg, and I use the word reside because I typically haven't stayed in one place for too long. So I'm residing in Winnipeg. I'm actually looking at buying my second house. Sold my first one about a year ago. Moved out to Calgary, and actually was living in Toronto, but I was traveling in between to places like Australia, to obviously Japan. Been going on trips. So I kind of like to share with people that I am a secret agent. I am a traveling secret agent. I'm always on the go. I love it. I love the lifestyle. I don't have kids yet, but what is great is that if you do have kids, you can take them with you if you want. That's what's great about building your own business. So to begin with, a little bit about myself is I got introduced to this profession, this industry, about 11 years ago. I got introduced. At that time, I was a broke college student, $30,000 in debt, and I was working 2 part-time jobs, and I was clearing maybe $700–800 every 2 weeks at the time, and that was just not enough money for me to really thrive on. And so I remember, attending college and university, and I was, studying to become a sign language interpreter. My first language is actually American Sign Language. Both my parents are deaf, and so that's the language that I use. And many of you that do know me know that I have an organization that's within the ASL community, and I'll actually do a webinar like this for them as well. So it's great to be able to have such a phenomenal organization that's just thriving, not only here in North America, but they're actually now growing an organization out in Japan. So it's really, really cool to see what can happen. So there I was broke, and I was looking for something different at the time. I didn't think it was going to be this industry, relationship marketing, but maybe you might be able to relate. I was just like thinking, man, is this all I'm going to do? I'm going to get my diploma, my degree, and I'm going to work like 40 hours a week to make $40,000 a year for what, the next 40 years of my life. And so I just knew that something had to be different. And so I decided to take a look at this industry. And I met some phenomenal people, met some mentors that really just helped change my life. And it's been incredible. And then about 3 years ago, we got introduced to Seacret. And excuse me right now, my voice is a little bit off. I am actually suffering from a cold right now. I'd like to say I'm recovering. I'm not really suffering. I'm overcoming it. I came down with a cold yesterday, and I'm just getting it out of my system. But yeah, so there I was, looking for something different, right? And I just didn't want anybody else telling me what I was worth, like how much I was worth per hour. I wanted to be my own boss, and I heard a little bit about how this industry worked, and so I got excited when a mentor really just took the time to show me more of what this industry was about. How would you like to be your own boss and not have to work paycheck to paycheck? We've all heard the saying, JOB, just over broke, right? Jump out of bed. We get, most of us don't want that, and so you need to find a vehicle that's going to help you to be able to, achieve those goals that you want. And so my mentor years ago, he said something very important to me. He said, Derek, how would you like to do something in 3 to 5 years where you will be able to live a life, financially, or impact the lives of people that you would not be able to do as opposed to working at a job for 35 years, 35 years working at a job. You see people that retire on less income. The economy is not like it used to be, back in the day, where it's now 2015, and so, it's a new economy that we're living in. And so, you can dictate your paycheck. You decide how much you're worth. If you're willing to, tough it out. This is a simple business. It's not an easy business, but it's definitely very, very simple. So maybe you're like me, looking for something different. So let me, take you through the webinar, share a little bit on our story, just with some visual photos. I find that, myself being a visual person, this helps a lot of visual people out there as well. So then I'll just take you through very briefly a little bit about the company. And of course, I'm going to take everybody through some training here today. So if you're ready, let's do this, okay? So this is my first time of actually taking everybody through a webinar training. So this is exciting for me, okay? So have a little bit of patience with me as I go through here, okay? So I've got my my training here. I believe it's all ready to go, and I just have to press a couple buttons here that says I'm ready to present to everybody. By the way, I just came back literally from Israel, and let me tell you, the Dead Sea, it is just phenomenal. So I think here I've got it. I am sharing, okay, so we are good to go. I think everyone can see. And so let's begin, okay? So I'm actually going to take you here, Secret Asian Opportunity, okay? As you can see, that's actually the Dead Sea. And what's amazing is that the waters actually look a lot like that. This is more like on the south side of the Dead Sea. Of course, you've got the Seacret logo there. You won't see that there, but this is the Dead Sea right here. A little bit on my background. I'm a top income earner with Seacret. Just as an example, in the last 24 months out of my 3-year career with Seacret, been able to make over $1 million from home. I've been able to be featured on Home Business Connection magazine. So I'm a Blue Diamond agent, actually the top income earner and the highest ranking agent in Canada. You know, there's obviously a lot of leaders in Canada, and we are expanding internationally. So this is just the beginning. So why Seacret? You know, why this industry? Well, let's take a look at this industry. So first off, many of you, have heard many of these household companies, such as Avon, Amway, Jafra, Herbalife, Mary Kay. What's interesting is Primerica Financial Services is actually one of out of all these companies that's not skincare related. So you've got Tupperware, Forever Living, Oriflame, Nutra, Nu Skin, and it says here that the skincare industry is predicted to grow from 200 billion to over 400 billion by 2016 worldwide. So this is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. This is this is what is showing us what is a great opportunity is the skincare industry within our profession. Okay, so who is Seacret? Seacret is an international skincare brand that was founded in 2005, and we partnered with some of the world's largest and most respected manufacturers of this entire industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done over $1 billion in retail sales, and we're located in some of the most prestigious malls throughout the entire world. So, what's interesting is, our CEO, Isaac Benchabot, he always says, hey, look, we're like the Apple of skincare. And it's interesting because when you try out these phenomenal products, you know that we're not trying to convince anybody that these products are great. They are truly phenomenal products. Relationship marketing, we're in transition. We're currently in 40 countries with the kiosk, and we're slowly actually converting it. Well, actually probably even faster than slow. It's moving from retail to relationship marketing. So to the right is the countries that were open in Canada. You've got US where it started in. Japan is the newest country to open up. You've got South Korea. And by the way, South Korea did about 100 million just last year in Seacret. So they're amazing, country to be in. Mexico, Australia, and soon to open is Germany. Can't wait to go to Germany, ladies and gentlemen. Products are sold directly from the manufacturer to consumer. So basically, we are like the Apple of skincare. How would you like to be able to save, the people that you love, that that have bought these Seacret products before? Why? Because my mother was actually one of those individuals who actually bought Seacret products from a kiosk at the mall. So what's great is that now I'm able to introduce these products to her, and she can get them for literally half the cost. And she loves her Seacret products. She just loves her products. In fact, one of my best friends today, some of you know who he is, Jesse. What's interesting is he was actually buying these products from a kiosk at a mall. So we're transitioning. These are the 6 or 7 countries that were open or about to open. And we've got another 33, 34 more countries that we're going to open Seacret up in. So we are becoming a household name. Last year, this is huge. Transition into relationship marketing. We were the #1 growth for all relationship marketing companies worldwide. #1, you can't beat #1. If you're #2, you're first place loser. But we're #1, so we're definitely attracting a lot of influential people, a lot of people from the home-based business that are very interested in partnering up and getting started with Seacret. So don't be hesitant to share this with a lot of affluent people. Just a little bit on why I got started is because I saw Seacret as a vehicle to support my loved ones. That was really it. My parents to the left there, I just watched them work 30 years of their lives to work for other people. So Seacret has been able to show me a vehicle to be able to help other people around me. To my right is my girlfriend at the time and my fiance now today, Chitindu, and that's me sharing the Seacret with her. And as you can see, she is smiling. She is excited about our new venture that we got started with 3 years ago. And for many of you, you are just beginning your journey. And I would just suggest, take pictures, start documenting the times that you're in right now, because you're going to be sharing your journey as you're getting started here with Seacret. Life is something that we all have, and style is the way that you choose to live it. A few years ago, we made a decision, at least I know I did, that I was gonna live a great lifestyle and be able to travel more and to just help other people. People say that money is not all that important, but I like to say, hey, look, isn't it just as important as oxygen? You kind of need it to live. It allows you to put your children into better schools. It allows you to eat healthier foods. I'm one that loves to eat healthier foods. So just so you know, organic food is a little bit more expensive, just so that you know, it costs more to eat healthier. So lifestyle is important, and Seacret, it has been phenomenal. I was able to buy my parents a brand new SUV. I've never bought myself a new vehicle ever, but this is me actually purchasing and giving them a brand new vehicle, and they are just very happy that obviously we got started with Seacret. This is both me and my fiance, just some of the photos that we've taken, and just literally like the last, I would say 6 to 8 months, really. We've been to places like Israel. We went to her home country, to Zambia. We went to Livingston. It was phenomenal out there. We've been to some pretty amazing events with Seacret. We love the branding that Seacret has. And as you can see, we're just hanging out with some of the wildlife, lions and cheetahs, walking them, and taking a helicopter out in Australia and petting some of the kangaroos. Can't really do that anywhere else but Australia, I guess, unless you're at a zoo. But this is more cool. It's just part of the lifestyle, And I love lifestyle. I love meeting new people. I love animals. I love going to other places and seeing different cultures. And you might be able to see there, but that's me drinking a cup of coffee early in the morning in Zambia. And this is like literally the end of the month in December. And let me tell you, this would not be happening in a lot of places throughout Canada, as it is very cold. But just traveling to places like Japan and Israel recently, and going to the Dead Sea and Australia has been some of my dreams and goals. And I can't wait, as an example, to go to Germany and drive the Autobahn. So, as I go through this, what's your goal? What are some of your dreams? What's driving you to have success, right? What we do a lot of in the early beginning, and we continue to do today, is we do wow parties. We demonstrate these amazing Seacret products that Seacret has. We demonstrate it on people's skin. We always say that the products don't do all the talking, or actually, I should say the products do all the talking. You just have to put the products on people or promote the products for people to try out. And we have products that are for everybody, that everybody can love and enjoy and to experience and to try out. So this is the Dead Sea. This is the north side of the Dead Sea. It just came back from the Dead Sea. There's me, sharing my Seacret love, for the Dead Sea, and some of the top diamond agents in the company there, even the CEO is there. You might not be able to see him. He's covered in mud, but that's me in the water there. The north side is all muddy, and it is salty, and that's actually us actually floating on top of the Dead Sea. People ask us, how many different types of products do you market? Well, we do have a different we have different product lines for different body parts, but really what we do is we market one particular product, which is the Dead Sea. Okay, so we have age-defying products, we have body products, we have facial products. We've got an incredible Recover mask. It's patented nanotechnology, gives amazing results within 15 minutes. In fact, here are some results of those that we know. This is actually one of our agents, Cabinet Ambassador Jesse McPherson, his mom, 15 minutes. This is actually a friend of mine who was kind of skeptical, but after he tried the product, look at that, 15 minutes from the left to the right. His mom, he sent a photo to his mom, and his mom was like, whatever you're trying out, I want to buy those products. They're amazing. This is 2 months, so we don't just have results that show within a short period of time, but also a long period of time. This is a gentleman from Winnipeg, from my home city. 1 week later of using mud soap and the salt and oil scrub, suffering from eczema, and the Seacret products work, ladies and gentlemen. So what is our mission? Our mission is we are building a wealthy global community, serving the world by delivering unexpected results through innovative products, opportunity, and inspiration. So now I'm actually going to take you through the actual opportunity here with Seacret, or I shouldn't say the opportunity, but more on how you can make income here with Seacret. And what I actually want to do right now is just kind of pause the actual and just share with you a little bit on why I think it's important to be able to before you go into a training, to be able to connect with people and help people understand why they need to take a look at this as a vehicle. Finding out what people's whys are is very, very important, because there's a lot of things you can make money with, but there's not a lot of things that can give you your time back, that can also give you financial freedom, but can just give you more choices. And so that's why I wanted to first off lead with that before just jumping into a very short training, because you need to know why you're doing what you're doing. You need to be able to understand that this is a very simple business, but it's not an easy business. And always lead with helping people figure out what's in it for them. There's a saying, WIFM, what's in it for me. That's a radio station, WIFM, so that they can tune in to what they want. We got to be able to figure out what people want first before presenting what we have, or else people are just not going to pay attention. So make sure you do that. You spend some time I heard from one of our agents, just be a friendsman, become a friend of people, and just know that this is a vehicle, this is an opportunity to provide, to help people to accomplish whatever it is that they want. So as you can see, I'm all about my family, my family's future, and traveling. I love to travel, and I'm actually planning a trip to see many of you in Japan. Anna was asking for this training, and there's actually several of us from Canada here that's actually going to be going to Japan very, very soon. So, all right, let's take you through the 3 out of the 5 ways of how we make income here with Seacret. So I'm just going to go back to screen share. I think we are now sharing. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we talked about our mission. So there's 5 ways of how we earn income here. I'm not going to go through the first 2 because we retail our products, which is really simple to understand, and we get what we call VIP and elite customers, and that's basically your residual income for the life of those that order Seacret products on a month-to-month basis, right? So what I really want to spend time on is the team commission, one of my favorite areas, team commission. But before I go into that, I want you to really write down this position, bronze. Bronze is a leadership position. Bronze is definitely what everybody needs to be aiming for, and you want to be able to accomplish this as quickly as possible. So just remember bronze position. So team commission, how it works is we build with 2 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to kind of slow it down here a little bit. We earn by helping your teams become successful. So you help your teams, your newest agents, and you're going to be able to go out there, bring in your first 2 agents, one on your left and one on your right, and your goal is to balance your 2 teams. You get paid on the sales volume created by an unlimited amount of agents in depth in your organization. The word unlimited there, very powerful, because why? Well, it's because it is unlimited. You earn 10 to 15% of your lesser volume. You earn 15% as a bronze, okay, which is about a 50% increase in pay. And we already have Seacret agents that are already earning up to $25,000 a week in Seacret. This is where you actually cap out at. And what's amazing is that Seacret's actually, looking at actually increasing that amount. I guess that's just not enough for some people, right? Couldn't imagine that's not enough for some people. But anyways, we've actually personally had weeks where we've actually maxed out at $25,000 a week as well. So we do look forward to the increase. But this is the team commission, the third way that we get paid. This is the binary, okay? It's a new age compensation plan. What you're taking a look at is the binary part of it. So first off, to earn team commission, you have to be what? To earn, you must be what? Active. You have to be inactive. So you've got to obviously order some products yourself. The minimum order is 35 BV. To be earning a team commission, you have to be qualified. Okay, so to be qualified, you have to personally enroll an active agent on your left and one on your right to be able to be eligible and earning team commissions. Once you produce 500 volume on the left and 1,000 volume on your right, and it can be either and or, so 500 on your right or 1,000 on your left, okay, what's going to happen is the system is going to produce a check for you. So if you are a bronze agent, you're going to be earning $75 every time that happens. And we all know that it's all about duplication. So as you and your organization grows, and we get paid on the volume of Seacret products. So we do promote our products. We've got a lot of salons. We've got a lot of not just salons, but like nail salons or hair salons that are also promoting our products as an example as well. So we get paid on the volume. So like it says here, 15% as a bronze and above in your greater LA. So here it's showing you leadership check match, which is my fourth. This is actually probably my most favorite, because there's no unlimited ways of how you can get paid here, because you bring in as many agents as you want. So first off, this only applies if you qualify as a bronze, ladies and gentlemen. So to qualify as a bronze, this will open up for you, help others qualify as a bronze, and you start earning what's called a leadership check match. For every dollar that's earned by the company, by the way, they pay out roughly 65 to 70% of the commissions back out to the field. So it's a very aggressive compensation plan. So here it's showing you the generational leadership check match. So it's generational, by the way. So it's not just your personal enrolled, it's your generational. So that's what we mean by you get paid on unlimited of agents in your organization, in your pair organization, as you continue to build. Remember, bronze agent is definitely very, very key. I made about $40,000 in my first 5 months. I didn't understand the compensation plan, but I definitely was happy with taking the income. Earned about a 6-figure income in my first 7 months, and really the first half of my career before making a 6-figure income. Sure, I was making a lot of income, but I didn't understand the compensation plan completely. all I knew is that I had to be busy out there and helping other people become bronze. Leadership check match. So here's an illustration that just shows you a little bit more of what it looks like. So if that's you there, anyone that you've personally sponsored is going to be what's called your first generation, right? So as long as they're a bronze, right? If they're not a bronze, you're not going to receive leadership check match. And so leadership check match, just so that you know, like if you have somebody that earns $1,000, you're going to earn 20%. So that's going to be $200 in your pocket. They keep the $1,000, but the company rewards you for leadership. So you earn $200. And as you're building your organization, anyone in depth who hits bronze first, you're going to earn that 20%. And when you become a silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, will open up all 4 levels for you. So definitely want to make sure that you are teaching and duplicating that bronze to everybody in your organization. So again, I just had to make sure that everybody understands that bronze is the name of the game. So I had a lot of people ask me, like, how do the performance bonuses work? So here today, I'm going to focus on the superstar bonus and also the fast start bonuses. Earlier, we mentioned how there's 5 main ways that we get paid, which is obviously better than the one way that most people get paid, which is show up to work and get paid every week or every 2 weeks. If you don't show up to work, you don't get paid. So here is our performance bonuses. This is the 5th way that we get paid, and it's broken down into like 8 different ways. So it's very aggressive, our compensation plan. So superstar bonus, we have fast start bonus, iPad bonus, drive your dream bonus, which is actually monthly, superstar builder bonus. We have rank advancement bonus. We have diamond destination and lifetime points program. The superstar builder bonus only comes into effect when you become a Royale agent. So let's just take you through the first and second one, just to keep it simple here today. So your first mission is to become a mission superstar. So rank advancement achievement, you got to have 300 total personal volume, or what we call TPV. That's the term. You'll see that in your glossary, or have 4 active preferred customers. Okay, so everybody should be getting started with no less than a premium package, but definitely the professional set is the way to go, for sure. And superstar or mission superstar, you do this in your first 28 days. I always say do this in your first 2 to 8 days. But the company allows you to go out there, and in your first 28 days, you help people on your team become a superstar, and you're going to earn a $200 bonus for doing that. So as long as you go out there and get the minimum premium package, of course, we suggest getting the professional set, because that's what the leaders do. And everyone that's earning 6 figures or more, has always upgraded or bought the professional set. So it's just the way to go. So here, just showing you that as long as you do this in your first 20 days, and it does have to be 1 agent that you place on the left and 1 person that you place on the right, and you will receive your $200 superstar bonus. Fast start bonuses, okay? How this works is as soon as you hit superstar, it goes to double enroller bonuses, okay? So if you are not yet a superstar, you'll see in the white column here, this is what you earn when you enroll an agent with a package. So here in North America, we have special agent pack. There's a professional set, which is the same, premium package, and the basic set, okay? In Japan, what I love about Japan is that they only offer a premium or a special agent set, which sets everybody up for superstar right away. Because if you do come in with a basic set, well, the challenge with that is that you can't be superstar because you don't have enough business volume. So Japan definitely has a great startup system out there for sure. So enroller bonuses, fast start bonuses. Okay, how does this work? We're breaking this down. So if this is you, you enroll your first agent on your left, and you enroll your first agent on your right, and let's say they enrolled with a special agent set, what'll happen is you're going to earn 150 US, or yeah, 150 US. And then of course, you know, if you're up in Canada, it's going to be a little bit more because of the exchange rate. Or if it's in Japan, they're going to pay you in yen, or in Australia, they pay you in Aussie dollars. And if you enroll somebody from Japan, and you're in Japan, you enroll somebody from Canada, yes, you can do that. Your third agent that you enroll, as long as you're superstar qualified, you're now going to be earning that double fast start bonuses, enroller bonuses. It's now going to be 300 when you enroll every special agent set that you personally enroll as a secret agent. How do you go executive? Well, now it's just based on the performance of your organization. Once you superstar qualify, you can qualify for any other position in the company. So as long as you and your team on your left and you and your team on the right produce 1,000 in business volume, you're going to receive the executive position. You get the executive watch, which is just phenomenal. To be able to get this watch, it's about a $300 retail value. You get the executive pin. Of course, you have already achieved and got the superstar pin as well. So this is really cool to be able to accomplish this as well. Okay, so if you just go out there and help people become really just superstar and become executives, you're automatically going to become a bronze agent, right? Because if you have a person on your left who wants to go executive, they just need 1,000 on the left and 1,000 on their right, and you'll have 2,000 in volume on the one side. And if you help your team become successful, well, you're going to become a bronze agent. Okay, so this is where it gets really exciting, is when you become a bronze agent, because now you've gotten a $200 50 bonus for hitting bronze. You're going to get an iPad, but now you're going to start seeing leadership bonuses, and that only comes in leadership match bonuses. That only comes into effect when you help other people become a bronze agent. Okay, so making sure that now we're moving forward. So duplication is key. So this is just a little bit of the technical side here, just showing people what it kind of looks like. So business is a 4-week rolling period for your qualification. Consistently check your rank meter and volume history, and teach your team to do the same. Volume history. What you want to do is log into your back office, check your new left and new right volume history in the past 4 weeks. So what you do is you click onto snapshot. So if you're in your back office, and you're going to click onto history. Okay, once you click onto snapshot, you'll see history, and you see here on the right hand side, you just go to the very bottom left. It's got like a calendar that it looks like. You click on that. That shows you your 4-week rolling period as far as your volume is concerned. So there it shows you what your volume looks like. Okay, so that's very important so that you know how to rank advance. Here is your rank meter. Duplication again is key. Business is a 4-week rolling period. Always check your rank meter and volume history. They kind of work together. Okay, so let me just kind of take you through. This is actually a new agent on our team out of Calgary who just became a royal agent. And as you can see there on their left, rank meter, they are way more than qualified to be a silver agent. Why? To be a silver agent, you need a superstar on your left and on your right. And as you can see, they've already done that. And on the left, they have way more volume than they need, but on their right, they're short. So they need about close to 3,000 BV on the right, and they will be qualified as a silver agent. When you become silver, what are the benefits? You get a $1,000 bonus. You also get Drive Your Dream. It goes to 600 every 4 weeks, as long as you are qualified. And that's why when you look at your volume history, right underneath of it, you'll see that the rank meter's just below it. So they kind of go in hand together. Okay, so I'm sure this is helping many of you understand the importance of rank meter and volume history and teaching this to your team. So always stay active. Your position becomes increasingly valuable. You want to start looking at this like as if it's real estate. Over time, your business is going to be more and more valuable. So like I said, always stay active and make sure that your team is staying active as well. Check your volume history, make sure that people have their replenishments, and that they're ordering their product every single month. So just to recap here, want to just share more of the vision here. Relationship marketing is definitely the wave of the future. It's a $178 billion global industry. Seacret had the most in growth last year, and we're attracting billionaires like Warren Buffett and Richard Branson. It attracts more than 90 million people worldwide to participate as distributors. Relationship marketing, it is the wave of the future. You get to start your own business, low startup costs, tax benefits, unlimited income potential. There's some big events that are coming up, okay, as we wrap this up. We've got 3 big events for Canada. We've got the Canadian Roadshow that starts May 30th in Toronto. So if you know anyone in Toronto, now's the time to be able to show Seacret. Start building your team now. We've got Isaac Ben-Shabbat, Betty Perez, that's going to be coming out to these markets, to Toronto, Calgary, and Winnipeg. And then in Australia, we've got the Imagine Roadshow event that's coming up on Sunday, May 17th. We've got a lot of leaders that are traveling down there. I know that some of our leaders from Toronto are actually in Australia right now. And then the very first event is taking place July 17th to the 19th. The actual event is on the 19th, but a lot of us as leaders here in Canada will be actually traveling to Japan. I'm so excited. This is going to be my 3rd trip to Japan. Asia is definitely a massive market. Japan, by the way, is the #1 consumer for skincare per capita in the entire world, and one of the top 3 for network marketing for growth. So it's pretty crazy to be able to see a market like that that's just now getting up and going. So this is how I want to end this, is that we've got our 2nd international event that's coming up, Phoenix, Arizona. You've got to be there September 17th to the 20th. This is for those that want to build a massive organization, that want to be able to do something for 3 to 5 years, and and build connections with people globally. And how do you build connections and work with people globally? Well, by going to an event like that. And this is all I can share as I close out here, is that I went to my very first event literally about 3 years ago. I was skeptical. I wasn't too sure about it. I had tried out the products. I loved it. But as far as the vision went, I hadn't met any of the leaders yet. So I made the decision, I made the commitment to actually go down from Canada down to the States and actually meet with Isaac Ben-Shabbat, met with Josh, Denny, and just met with the top leadership. I got so excited, so fired up about this, that I just brought this back to Winnipeg, and I just shared the vision. I think that's the best thing that we can do, especially as pioneering this company and this opportunity, is to consistently go out there and share the vision with people. And that's why this Ignite event is so huge. It's the relationships that you build. It's the vision that you catch. You can say, hey, look, I've been there. Take a photo with Isaac if you can. I know he's getting busier and busier now, but to be able to meet with us as leaders and let you know that we're just promoting to this huge event that we have, and we will go down in history as a legacy company. And they always say that the team timing is more important than the team talent. So right now is the time to be building. We're excited for all of you, and here today, hopefully you've got some great information from me here today, kind of how I am sharing the vision, but taking some time to go through the rank meter, and also the compensation plan a little bit here today. But just know this, is that when you're building, you got a sponsor, an agent on your left, an agent on your right, and you got to help them become successful. And the best way to lead by example is to go out there, get more people and place them onto their team, and just be able to keep everybody close together, helping people plan their goals, their schedule throughout the week, and then have everybody work towards a common goal. And a common goal is for everybody to get to that bronze position, and be able to get everybody to go to to these events. So if you're in Japan right now, everybody's promoting for it and has their schedules planned for the July 19th event. And you better be going, because we're going to be there. We're committed to your success. So you've got to be committed to your local event. Up here in Canada, we've got the Canadian Roadshow. You know, Isaac hasn't been up here in 3 years since he came up here. Like, it's crazy to be able to have him to come to 3 events up here in Canada. So we're excited. We're excited for your success. You know, there's just so much that's going on right now, but just focus and know what your why is, know what your dreams are, plan it. You know, they say that if you don't have a plan, then somebody else has plans for you. So with that, take care, take charge, peace, love, thumbs up. We will see you at the next big event. This is Derek signing out. Bye-bye for now.